Property sold. I mean, it's like not sold, but we got the offer. We got the earnest money.
Got the offer, but did they got the earnest money?
Oh, yes, earnest money is cleared. We have a full offer with earnest money. We're going to close on Coyote Pass soon, and it's for the whole thing.
Wow. This is really happening. Wow.
Are you okay with that?
It's hard for me. It's a little sad for me.
I mean, you just can't keep holding on.
I know.
There's no wishing it back. There's no...
I know. So...
Robyn's headspace has been very attached to Coyote Pass.
It's really hard for me when I think about Coyote Pass in the terms of like what the original intention was.
Coyote Pass is closure on Flagstaff. That's the last thing about the separation, the breakup.
Welcome back to Reality Tea, where we break down the real truth behind Sister Wives, Coyote Pass, and the collapse of the Brown family dream. Today, we're stepping into one of the most emotionally loaded moments ever caught on camera. The day Kody finally tells Robyn the polygamist dream is gone, and the sale of Coyote Pass is officially happening. The scene begins in their living room, quiet, painfully quiet, and you can feel the heaviness the second the cameras turn on. Robyn sits on the couch, legs tucked under her, eyes already red before a single word is spoken. Kody paces in front of her like a man trying to script his own tragedy, running his hands through his hair, muttering half-sentences to himself. He stops, he breathes, then he says it. Robyn, we got a full-price offer on Coyote Pass. The words fall like a stone in water, heavy, unavoidable, sinking fast. Robyn's breath catches, and for a few seconds, she doesn't say anything. She just stares at him. This land wasn't just dirt to her. It wasn't just property. It was the last piece of the plural family fantasy she clung to long after everyone else had walked away. And now Kody is standing here telling her it's gone. She whispers, "No, no, no, Kody, not yet, not like this." Her voice cracks, and she covers her mouth as her eyes fill again. "You said we would build here. You promised me a home, a family together, all of us. You said this land was our future." Kody tries to soften his tone, but even he looks shaken. "Robyn, the dream died long before the land sold. Christine left. Janelle's done. Mary's checked out. It's been over for years. This is just paperwork now." Robyn shakes her head hard, too hard. "Don't say that. Don't talk like it's nothing. Coyote Pass was supposed to save us. It was supposed to bring everyone back together." Kody crouches down in front of her, his voice dropping to a whisper. "We need closure. Selling Coyote Pass is the only thing left to close the door." But Robyn's not hearing closure. She's hearing the final blow, the death sentence on everything she fought for. She pulls away, wiping her tears angrily. "No, Kody. This land was our last link to the family. Our last chance. If we sell it, we're admitting the polygamist dream is dead." Kody swallows hard. Maybe it is dead. Maybe admitting it terrifies him just as much. Robyn suddenly stands up, pacing now, the same way Kody was minutes earlier. "You didn't even ask me," she says, voice trembling. "You told Mary and Janelle before you even told me. Why? Why would you do that? Why didn't you come to me first, if this affects us the most?" Kody doesn't answer. He can't. Robyn realizes it. She stops pacing, and everything inside her freezes. "You already agreed to sell, didn't you?" Her voice is small, afraid, broken. Kody looks down, and Robyn's entire body goes still. Because now she knows. He didn't just bring the news, he brought the decision. She steps back from him slowly, like she's seeing a stranger. Her voice cracks as she whispers, "Kody, what else did you decide without me?" He lifts his head, and the look in his eyes tells her the answer is something she's not ready to hear. Robyn stares at Kody like she's looking at a man she no longer recognizes. Her breathing is uneven, her hands trembling as she tries to steady herself on the back of the couch. She whispers again, barely audible, "Kody, what did you do?" Kody swallows, jaw tightening, eyes darting away, exactly the way he does when he knows the truth will hit harder than his excuses. He sits down, elbows on his knees, staring at the floor. "I talked to the realtor," he finally says. Robyn blinks. "When?" "A few weeks ago." The air in the room shifts. It's heavy, sharp. Robyn steps back like she's been slapped. "You went behind my back. You agreed to sell Coyote Pass without even letting me speak." Her voice cracks, rising with every word. "This land was our home in the making. Our future. Our dream." Kody looks up, his face tight, frustrated. "Robyn, we haven't been a plural family for years. Christine left. Mary moved away. Janelle doesn't even want to talk to me. There is no dream left to save." Robyn presses a hand to her forehead, pacing fast now. No, you don't get to say that. You're the one who let everything fall apart. You're the one who pushed everyone away. Kody snaps, voice sharp. I didn't push them away. They chose to leave. All of them. Robyn's eyes burn. You made it impossible for them to stay. Silence. The kind that punches harder than any scream. Kody stands up, chest rising, temper building. I'm trying to fix things. Selling Coyote Pass is the only way we get closure. It's the only way we move forward. It's the only way to stop drowning in this mess. Robyn's voice drops to a whisper. Move forward? Move forward to what, Kody? A life where it's just you and me pretending the family never existed? He hesitates, and that hesitation says everything. Robyn's lip trembles. She realizes in real time. Kody has already accepted the end. But she hasn't. Not even close. Kody, she whispers, this land was the last piece of us. It was the last piece of the Brown family. Once you sell it, it's over. Completely over. Kody looks at her, really looks at her, and what she sees isn't strength. It's fear, regret, and a man who knows he's standing on the ruins he helped create. He tries to reach for her hand. Robyn pulls away. No, she whispers. Don't touch me. Just tell me the truth. Why did you rush this? Why didn't you tell me until now? Kody's jaw tightens again. His eyes flicker, left, right, calculating. And then he says something that freezes Robyn's entire body. Because the offer wasn't just for the land. Robyn stops breathing. Her eyes go wide. She steps back as if she needs physical distance from whatever is coming next. What do you mean? She asks, voice barely holding together. Kody presses his lips shut. And that's when Robyn realizes. There's something bigger behind the sale. Something she was never meant to find out. Robyn's voice cracks again, this time with fear instead of sadness. Kody, what do you mean the offer wasn't just for the land? She steps closer, staring straight into his eyes, searching for any sign that he's exaggerating or twisting the truth. But Kody doesn't move. He doesn't blink. He looks, cornered. Kody finally exhales. They want the land, yes, but they also want access to something else. Robyn shakes her head. Something else? Something like what? The footage? The documents? What, Kody? He rubs the back of his neck, a nervous tic he's had for years. The developer. They want the full family layout, the original blueprints, the designs of the houses, the concept of the family compound. Robyn's face goes pale. The polygamist compound, our original plan? Kody nods slowly. And, he continues, they want to use it as part of a new community development. A featured story. A kind of, what could have been. A marketing hook. Robyn's breath stops. Her hand flies to her mouth. They want to use our family, as a failed project? Kody tries to calm her. It's not exactly that. Yes, it is. Robyn snaps. The emotion surges through her like fire. They want to turn our dream into a selling point? A joke? A spectacle? Kody says nothing, which is already an answer. Robyn starts pacing, shaking her head violently. No, 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 no. You can't agree to that. You can't let them turn our lives, our children, our pain into a marketing tool. Kody raises his hands. Robyn, listen. It's just part of the offer. Part of the offer? She explodes. You kept this from me because you knew I would never agree. He swallows hard. I knew you'd react emotionally. Robyn stops mid-step. She turns. Her eyes darken. Emotionally, she whispers. Kody, this land was everything. This was the last connection to the family we built. The last piece of the life you promised us. And now someone wants to turn it into a tourist talking point. A symbol of how badly everything fell apart. Her voice breaks, but not from weakness. From betrayal. Kody, how could you even consider that? He steps forward, trying to explain, but Robyn backs away again, tears in her eyes. You already said yes, didn't you? You already told them you'd send the documents. Kody's silence confirms it. Robyn collapses onto the couch, covering her face with both hands, sobbing harder than she has in years. They're going to erase us, Kody, and you're letting them. Kody sits beside her, but she shifts away. You didn't fight for the family. You didn't fight for the land. And now, you're not even fighting for our memory. He opens his mouth to speak, but then his phone buzzes on the table. He looks down. Robyn watches him. Her tears stop for just a second. Kody's face changes. Fear, shock, recognition. Robyn wipes her eyes. Who is it? He doesn't answer. The phone buzzes again. Kody, who's calling you? He finally whispers, it's the buyer. Robyn stiffens. And before either of them moves, the phone lights up with a name neither of them expected to see. Robyn stares at the glowing phone screen like it's a bomb ticking down. Kody doesn't reach for it. He doesn't silence it. He just freezes. And that's what scares her more than anything. The phone buzzes again, vibrating lightly against the table. Robyn steps closer, her voice thin and cracking. Kody, whose name is that? He finally turns the screen toward her, just for a second, long enough for her to read it, long enough for her face to drain of every last bit of color. Her lips part, but no words come out. Kody, no, no, tell me that's not real. Tell me that's not who I think it is. He swallows, unable to meet her eyes. It's one of the older kids. Robyn stumbles back. Why would they be calling you? Why would they be involved in the Coyote Pass sale? Kody rubs his face with both hands. I didn't want to drag them into this, but you did, Robyn snaps, her voice now raw. You already dragged them into everything else. You tore the family apart, you shut them out, and now you're telling me one of them is behind the sale? Kody shakes his head. No, not behind it, but they're connected to it. They know the buyer. Robyn gasps. Which one? Who? Kody looks toward the window, anywhere but her eyes. One name hangs in his throat, heavy as the land they're selling. Robyn presses on, voice trembling. Kody, you promised me the kids wouldn't get hurt anymore. You promised me you wouldn't drag them into Coyote Pass drama again. Kody snaps back. I didn't drag them in. They showed up. They wanted answers. Robyn stares at him, stunned. They what? He exhales. They confronted me. They asked what was really happening. They knew the land was listed. They knew something wasn't right. The truth lands like a punch to Robyn's chest. So they went behind him. Why back? Just like you went behind theirs. Kody steps forward. Robyn, listen to me, please. One of them contacted the buyer. They asked questions. They might even have influenced the offer. Her tears stop. Her breathing stills. Robyn's voice drops to a whisper. Which one, Kody? Tell me. He hesitates again, and that hesitation is the final confirmation. Robyn closes her eyes. She already knows the answer. She can feel it. One of the kids who hates me, she whispers. One of the kids who blames me for everything. Her eyes open slowly, filling again. It was them, wasn't it? Kody finally nods, barely. And that tiny motion shatters her. Robyn's knees buckle, and she grips the back of the chair to stay upright. They sold our dream out of spite, and you let them? Kody grabs her arm gently, desperate. It's not what you think. She rips her arm away. Yes, it is. If they are involved, if they had a hand in this deal. Her voice breaks into a whisper. Then this wasn't just a sale. This was revenge. Kody's face twists. Robyn, but she cuts him off, shaking her head violently. Tell me their name, Kody. Right now. Tell me exactly which one of your children helped sell Coyote Pass. Kody takes a long breath. A painful one. The kind someone takes before saying something irreversible. He opens his mouth, and before he speaks, the front door suddenly creaks open. Robyn spins around. Kody freezes. Footsteps. Slow. Heavy. Purposeful. Someone has just walked into the house. Robyn's heart stops as the footsteps echo into the living room. Kody takes a single step back, like he already knows this moment is about to blow apart whatever pieces of peace were left between them. The figure steps into the light, and Robyn's breath catches in her throat. It's one of the older kids, standing right there in the doorway, watching them, listening, holding something in their hand, papers, folded tight, gripped so hard the edges are bent. Robyn's voice breaks. You came here? The kid nods once, eyes locked on her, not cold, not cruel, just tired, exhausted from years of tension, silence, and separation. Kody steps forward, voice shaking. Listen, we were going to talk to you. I was going to call you back. The kid cuts him off instantly. No, Dad, you weren't. Their eyes flick to Robyn, and what they say next makes her entire body go still. Mom said you deserved the truth. Robyn blinks hard. Mom? What do you mean? The kid holds up the papers. These are the documents, the ones the buyer sent. I saw the files. I saw the names. I saw who they contacted first. Kody's face drains completely. Don't, he whispers, but it's too late. The kid steps closer. You weren't the first one they talked to, Dad. You weren't even the second. Robyn tries to catch a breath, her chest tight, her eyes wide. Then who? She asks. Who did they call? The kid slowly holds out the papers, and places them on the table between all three of them. Robyn reaches for them with shaking hands. She unfolds them. Her eyes scan the page. Her face changes, shock, confusion, then something deeper, fear. She whispers the name she sees printed at the top. A name she never expected. A name that makes her step back like the floor just shifted under her. She looks up at Kody, voice cracking into a whisper. Kody, why is their name on this? Why were they talking to the buyer before us? Kody looks down. The kid closes their eyes. Robyn stares at the paper, trembling. And then, with a voice barely holding together, she asks the question that promises everything ahead will explode. Kody, What did they tell the buyer about us? The room goes silent, heavy, explosive. And the answer is nowhere near what Robyn expects. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to Reality Tea for the full next chapter, because the truth behind that name, that call, and that deal will change everything you believe about the Coyote Pass sale.